So the vocabulary words we have today, the first one starts with rotation. A rotation is just a turn. And so I took this image, this pre-image on the left, and I turned it to this image on the right. When you do a rotations, it is a rigid transformation, which means it stays the same size. Rotational symmetry is the next vocabulary word. Rotational symmetry just means when an object is rotated, it stays the same. So I rotate this hexagon, and every time I rotate it, it stays the same shape. This triangle, though, I am not able to rotate. It will not stay the same, so it does not have rotational symmetry. The center of rotation is the point at which the object rotates around. When you're working with a coordinate plane, they will rotate around the origin, which is 0, 0. But when I'm working with a figure not on the coordinate plane, you have to determine what point it is rotating around, and that is called the center of rotation. The angle of rotation is the angle that it is rotated around that object. So the center is at P, and then from Q to Q prime, it was a 40-degree rotation. When you have rotations, you have two types. The first type is clockwise, and a clockwise is when I turn my paper to the right, or when I turn my object to the right. That is a clockwise rotation. The next type is a counterclockwise rotation, which goes the opposite. It is a turn to the left. So if it says counterclockwise, I have to turn to the left. There are three main rotations we'll have. We will have a 90-degree rotation, which is one turn. So I just turn it one time. After that, I have a 180-degree rotation, which is two turns. So I turned it once, and then I turned it twice. So this is two turns to the left, which is counterclockwise. The last type I have is 270 degrees rotation, and that's three turns. And so A went to the left once, twice, three times. You could have a 360-degree rotation, but then you're turning four times and you're getting back to the original spot. So the main rotations you have to worry about are 90, 180, and 270.